Welcome back, everybody. Or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Lumi, and today we're going to be doing something a little different. Um, Still going to talk about like life stuff, but I'm going to wind back the clock a little bit to my childhood with the good old PlayStation 2, baby. You remember? um, I'm playing Silent Hill 2. This was a very scary game at the time. I remember playing it at a friend's house, and I think I like barely got past the first few levels, and I was like, okay, I don't want to play anymore because it's pretty intense. Um, I guess they just came out with the remake, or the remaster. No, I think it's a complete remake actually. Because one thing about this game, as I was playing it tonight, the controls are so bad. Um, like I get what they were trying to do. They were trying to make more like this game into like a movie, like as if you were playing a movie. But the controls and the camera, because the camera's fixed, right? And it feels so bad. Like I got to one point in the game that was just way too hard, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't get past it. Um, and so I rage quit. But yeah, today I wanted to talk about romantic relationships because I keep seeing a lot of stuff on my feed or like my For You page or whatever about how Gen Z can't date or like they're opting out of dating. And you know, today dating is quite, let me tell you, it's not great. I think I mentioned previously
I'm
in
James.
another video how I'm on all the, or
Angela.
like I used to be
Angela.
on all like the dating
Okay.
apps like
I
Tinder
know what
and
you're planning,
Hinge and
but
whatever,
there's always another way.
and it sucks, man.
Really?
Like it's so bad. Like the constant, and like I feel bad using
But
it.
you're the
It's
same as me.
oh wait, here's
It's
a
easier
here's a
just to
cutscene.
run.
I don't know if you're interested in
Besides,
this, but
it's what we deserve.
No, I'm
I'm gonna
not
watch
with
the
you.
cutscene. This is how I
You're
feel about dating.
afraid. I... I'm sorry.
It's okay. Did you find your mother?
Not yet. She's not anywhere.
Did she live in this apartment building?
I don't know.
So, all you know is she lived in this town.
What did you say?
That's a cool shot.
How do you know that?
Well, I just figured, 'cause this is where you're looking for her. How else would I know?
Yeah.
Am I right?
I'm so tired.
Yeah, same.
So, why did you come to this town anyway?
I... I'm sorry. Did you find the person you're looking for?
Not yet. Her name's Mary. She's my wife.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Anyway, she's dead. I don't know why I think she's here.
She's dead?
Don't worry. I'm not crazy. At least, I don't think so.
That's what they all say.
I've got to find my mama.
Should I go with you? This town's dangerous. Now I know what you meant back there in the cemetery.
I'll be okay by myself. Besides, I'd just slow you down.
What about that?
Oh, this?
Will you hold it for me?
Sure. No problem.
If I kept it, I'm not sure what I might do. No! Oh, I'm sorry. I'd be bad. Please don't.
Yeah, as you can see, it really does play like a movie. And they did a pretty good job at like blending the cutscenes with the actual gameplay. Like it almost looks the same, which is honestly back in the day that was really hard to accomplish. But yeah, anyway, dating feels like Silent Hill. Feels like navigating this like foggy Silent Hill town. I don't know. It's bad. Okay, it's real bad. But yeah, no, I keep seeing videos about it and how like so I'm like I'm on the cusp of like Gen Z, so I can kind of relate to some of the stuff that the Zoomers put out there. Um, but yeah, it seems like more and more people are just saying no to the whole thing and just like doing their own thing. Which I think is honestly probably for the best, because I know people who like put a lot of their self-worth into others, and that is not a good thing. Like that is, if you find yourself doing that, try to like focus more inward and on yourself, because that'll lead to a lot of disappointment. This game is very, very dark. I don't know how it'll look on YouTube. Plus, I have to like completely alter the dimensions, so I know y'all are used to me uploading 4K and stuff, but since we've basically gone back in time, it's gonna be what is it, like 144p or something? I don't think it'll be that bad, but I think it'll be in like 480 or something. But yeah, I miraculously found my old like capture card, and it's great because I also found like an HDMI converter so that I can use like my old TV. I have a bunch of the old original consoles. Like I have a PlayStation 1, a PS2, I have a Wii, original Xbox, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and then I kind of stopped at the PS4. Now I just mainly game on my PC, but every now and again I like to go back and like play on the original consoles. A lot of memories growing up on the old consoles. But yeah, the PS2, man, that was my jam back in the day. Love the PS2. Had so many fun games. And it's just so many games too. Like almost everything released on the PS2, and it had a bunch of I think exclusives too that were really good. Um, but anyway, I keep getting sidetracked. But yeah, no, dating. Um, yeah, I watched this video earlier today about how a lot of people, a lot of Zoomers, Gen Zers, they're just not they're like completely opting out. And one guy put it pretty good. Like he was like, and this is how I feel. It's like if I'm always like moving the goalpost, so it's like, oh well, I think I'll start dating when. This is what I'm like telling myself. It's like I think I'll start dating and taking it seriously when I have my own place and I've got my own car and like I've got a steady job. But the thing is, it's like you're never gonna feel ready, you know? And sometimes things happen, like you meet the right people at the right time and things go great. But sometimes it feels like you just can't meet anyone, even if you're like on the dating apps and stuff. But I don't know. It's kind of like a hit or miss thing. I for one, like I don't really feel like the strong need to always be in a relationship. I've had a few serious relationships. One I just recently got out of, well, semi-recently. But yeah, no, I've never been one to like be constantly looking for the next thing. It's not really how I roll. Plus, there's like a lot of things you can't do when you're in a relationship. Like, in my last relationship, I almost felt suffocated a little bit, where my partner, like, she always needed attention and always needed me to like do stuff with her, and like, I'm a big like me time kind of person. So like, if I can't like do my own thing every once in a while, like I feel like because I'm like an introvert, right? I feel like my social battery can never be recharged. And that's like a big thing for me. Like if I can't just do my own thing by myself, like I will feel basically like I haven't slept, I just feel like super tired. Yeah, I just looked up a story. Gen Z's romance gap, why nearly half of young men aren't dating. Yeah. I think another thing is like as a society, we put so much emphasis on finding like a romantic partner, or like everything's just so like sexualized today in the media that it really feels like, you're not normal for being in like a romantic relationship. There's like, I don't know, a lot of pressure. I guess like subconscious pressure to just like always be with a partner or be dating. It's kind of annoying. Some of these articles are pretty funny. Time magazine says that Gen Z is afraid of being on dating apps because of cringe, or coming off as cringy. That's kind of funny. Fear of rejection, that's also a big one. That's pretty valid. That's the thing I think like a lot of men need to get over, is like their fear of rejection. Because it's not as serious as how you make it in your own mind, It's like the way I think of it is like, if you get rejected, like a lot of men will internalize it and be like, oh, that's basically I'm being like pushed out of the dating pool. Like I'm not worthy to be dating, or I'm not worthy of female approval or whatever. That's how they see it most of the time, as like this just giant earth-shattering thing. But really, I think a healthier way to approach it is like, okay, if you get rejected, think of it as like this. Think of it as, you're like a flavor, right? Like hear me out here. Let me cook. You're like a flavor of I don't know, tea, right? You could be green tea. And the woman you've approached, she doesn't like green tea. There's nothing inherently wrong with green tea. Green tea's fucking great. And a lot of people enjoy green tea. But this particular person, it's just not their cup of tea, So I think that's like a healthier way to approach these kinds of things. But again, it's easier said than done. Especially if like you're trying to approach, potential partners out in public. That can be a bit difficult because, you're in public and I don't know, it just feels like if you're shot down, it's like, oh, the whole world's watching me. Cover my face, run away crying. But I think that's why the dating apps are still pretty popular, because they take that rejection, that fear of rejection out of the equation somewhat, I mean, you still get rejected when you're like swiped left on, right? But you don't see that rejection. It's kind of just like hidden from you. But yeah, I've talked about this before in another video, how I think the apps are just completely just like, it's first of all, it's overrun by bots, and a lot of people are on there who don't take it too seriously. They're only there for like validation. Like, I think if you want to get serious, like find like a freaking like long-term partner or potential like spouse, like a husband or wife, like just go on like Match.com or something. I think that's like the most serious one, because on that site you have to like, I mean, I've never used it, but I think I've heard that like you have to fill out this huge form, and it basically like covers XYZ, like all of your personality traits and what your hobbies are and like everything under the sun. Yeah, it's Pyramid Head. Extremely difficult fight here. Let me tell you, I did not beat him tonight. This was extremely hard. It's hard because like he just one-hits you. He one-hits you with that giant like gut sword from Berserk, and you're in like this tiny little claustrophobic room with him. I had to look up a guide because I'm like, how do you beat this guy? Like, he's bulletproof. All my bullets do is kind of like slow him down a little bit. But apparently you just have to like keep avoiding him until he gets bored and he walks away. But I haven't been able to last more than like a minute fighting him. I'll throw up a compilation of all the times I died. But yeah, I don't want this video to go on for too long. I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Hope you guys are all doing well. Quickly approaching 100 subscribers. That's been so cool. And I think once I hit that milestone, I'm going to do another giveaway, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. Leave me a like. If you dislike it. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think or what I should cover next. And consider subscribing if you enjoy this sort of thing. But anyway, hope you guys are well, and take care. See ya.